In this video, I'm going to share a little bit of the creative process behind Magical Mushroom Island. I'm Kiwi of KiwiStars, and Magical Mushroom Island is a survival spawn published by Pathway Studios, made by me. You can download it on the Minecraft Marketplace store on your Bedrock device. So for this build, I just started with an idea. I simply had this thought, how fun would it be to create a mushroom village? So I just decided I wanted this to be on an island, so I found a Minecraft seed that had a mushroom biome. So once I found the biome and the island size that I liked, I took a screenshot of it and then popped it into my Procreate app on my iPad and just kind of started sketching out ideas, placing little mushroom houses. And I even started out with this idea of making pink mushrooms. Not really sure why, because I don't like pink and I didn't like the way it was turning out, so I quickly changed my mind and just went with a classic red cap mushroom. And from there, I just started adding little trees and lots of little flowers. And then I was like, I need a giant bug. So I drew in a ladybug, and you'll see I have a dragonfly and the idea up in the top of a grasshopper, even though I knew I wasn't going to put the grasshopper in the sky. I just wanted it to be on the island somewhere. But I sketched it out so that I had an idea of where I was going. So it's really just from this sketch that my whole inspiration came from. I didn't look up any other builds or inspiration photos. Like normally when I'm making builds, I really rely on real life examples, but there's not really many real life examples of a mushroom village with giant bugs. So this was just kind of all from my head. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of video content to share of the progress of this build. I basically just have two versions of this. One that I thought was done, and then through the initial testing, some of the players expressed that the build was on the smaller side, therefore making the player experience relatively short. In addition to that, it was mentioned originally I made the largest mushroom house to be like a giant storage room, and I filled it with tons of supplies. But testers made the observation that there was probably too much end game loot in the storage. So if you already have everything, where's the adventure and achievement for the player? As I edited and removed tons of chests and just made this house feel more like a cozy home instead of just a generic storage building, I also added another island. So there's a smaller island in addition to the main one that's just off the island a little bit, and I created this little bridge that connects the two with another mushroom hut. And inside of this, I also have the entrance to a minecart ride. Through exploring the seed, I discovered that there is a naturally generating lush cave very close by. I'd incorporated an access to this through the minecart ride. So the minecart goes down underwater, underground, and winds all the way through this amazingly huge and beautiful lush cave that also has a geode, and it's just really fun. And so I made this minecart ride to travel through, and it brings you back up from underground, up from through the water onto the main island. Fun fact, this minecart ride takes 2 minutes and 51 seconds from start to finish just to ride through, so it's quite a long trek. I had so much fun building this little island out and just filling it with quaint little whimsical features and little gardens. And there's a rainbow sheep farm, and this farm is actually collecting wool for you passively. All of the giant bugs have little chests full of special items, so part of the fun of this is also getting access to all of these little treasures that are hidden on each of the giant bugs. Another cool thing about this seed is that just a little south of the island, there is a huge mushroom biome. So if you are wanting to expand your survival base over onto this giant biome, you'll have plenty of room here to expand and be creative and really just go to town with all of your inspired ideas for what you could do with this space. There's no retextured blocks in this game. All of it is just pure vanilla Minecraft, perfect for your survival experience. I had so much fun completely building this out block for block, and I hope you have fun exploring it and maybe create some fun memories playing the world with your family and friends. And if you do play the game, I would love to see what you add to it, whether you roleplay some kind of magical storyline with your friends, or if you just play straight vanilla and beat the dragon. I'd love to see how you use this world with your own creativity. So maybe you found this video helpful or useful or interesting or not. Either way, maybe I'll see you again in another one. Thanks for watching.